hear a lot of contrasting opinions from both expats and the Dutch. Some Dutch say, if you don't like it here, go home, immigrant. Driving economy? We don't need you here. You don't even speak Dutch. Others think that expats are cool and an asset to the country. Expats in turn also have mixed feelings. I love the Netherlands. The Dutch are so hospitable and friendly. Or, I am here just for work. I can't even relate to the Dutch culture. It almost feels to me like it's two distinct communities that are obliged to coexist. Is it really true? Is a rivalry between the Dutch and expats really going on? Let's ask people in the streets of the Netherlands how they view it. I am a shy person by nature, so I ask my amazing friends to help me.
I'm Stefan. I'm originally from Germany. I've been living here for a bit more than 6.5 years now. I would say integrated fairly decently. I speak Dutch, so I'm going to talk some Dutch to people today as well.
I'm Yaro. I'm originally from Russia. I live here for just over 10 years, and just like Stefan, pretty well integrated as well.
I'm Ruxi. I'm from Romania. I live in the Netherlands for I think 5 years almost. I speak Dutch, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to some more Dutch people and expats today.
I am so grateful for their help. Now, let's go and ask people. How do you feel here? Do you feel welcomed?
Yes, absolutely amazing.
Very nice. I mean, the beginning was very nice. I was received in a very good way. My English at the beginning was not like this.
Do you feel welcomed by the Dutch community or by the expats?
By everyone.
Really, really amazing. Eindhoven is very exciting. Multiculti, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah. Different cultures, different pubs, bars, restaurants. Yeah, it's really a high quality of living here.
It's very beautiful, very clean, everything is organized, and I enjoy that the weekend is free.
Did you have to work in Greece during the weekend?
Yes, especially now in the summer, we used to work a lot more than here.
Did you already manage to make some friends with Dutch?
Not now, not yet, no.
Do you find it a bit difficult to approach them?
No. The Dutch people are very open-minded.
Dutch friends, not specifically. I have Polish friends, expat, let's say, most of them. But I have good feelings with some Dutch colleague of me in my factory. I work in DAF.
Are you planning to learn Dutch?
Yes, I will. This is my future plan. I want to learn Dutch a little bit. Yeah.
This beautiful couple comes from Bulgaria. The sound did not record, but I remember what they said. They moved here a few years ago to study and stayed for a job in tech. They feel fairly happy and welcome here. On camera, a lot of people seem happy and cheerful, but in answering my question on Instagram, how welcome do you feel in the Netherlands, there was a common theme that the Dutch are not as inclusive as they seem. An international lady shared that at school, parents created a WhatsApp group and did not invite her because the group was in Dutch. An Italian lady shared that she was hired to grow an Italian market but was forced to attend company meetings in Dutch. Somebody shared that they never get invited to Dutch gatherings because they are in Dutch and no one wants to switch to English for them. A few people shared that if they need help, the Dutch would not help, but it would be people from their home country. They also noticed that the Dutch look down at them because they are foreigners. They added though that it would be 5%, the rest 95% make them feel welcome. My feeling is that we expats don't get invited to Dutch gatherings because of the language barrier, among other reasons such as the Dutch already have their friends from childhood, etc. And this is the catch-22. How can I improve my Dutch if the Dutch switch back to English immediately when they hear my accent? They expect me to speak Dutch fluently, but how can I get to that level if I don't get to practice in the real-life environment? We hang out mostly with other expats or the Dutch that moved cities and don't have local friends yet. In general, I personally feel welcome here, but more by other expats. Some Dutch, not the majority, so I can relate to these people who said that maybe like 5% of the Dutch look down at them. So let's say 5% of the population would highlight something like, "You're an immigrant, go home." Every time I say that I don't like something about the Netherlands, I get this comment. But don't you think that it's normal not to like some things about something? When you like everything about a place or a person, the question is, are you even mature? To me, the mature approach is when I see the downsides about the Netherlands. But to me, the upsides about the country outweigh the downsides. That's why I'm staying here.
I think every year more expats come to work and live here in Eindhoven. So yeah, you can see they multiply here.
And what's your opinion about that?
I think it's a good development. I think expats bring a lot of multicultural vibes, and I think that's a good point.
I think because it's a first world country, I think everybody just wants to live here. So I don't have a strong opinion about it or against it. So it's just a thing that's happening.
I really like it. It's like being a part of the world. Like if you only know the Dutch people, it feels like a smaller circle. But here in Eindhoven, you see a lot of people from other countries, and it feels like being a part of the world. So, yeah.
Do you have a lot of Dutch or international friends?
Yeah. Both. Where I lived before, a lot of local people, but now, you learn people from everywhere, and I like it.
But where do you meet expats?
At work, in the city, in bars, events, everywhere.
No, I do not have a lot of expat friends, but I do not mind that expats live in the same city as I live.
Yes, I got. Let's see, from expat friends, I got one. I got a lot of friends from like Poland and other countries. I had one Romanian friend. I had lots of friends from just Eastern Bloc in general, and I've got a couple of friends from Russia that I talk with internet, and I got one Ukrainian friend.
You just moved yourself to Eindhoven. Do you have any tips for people who also just moved and want to integrate into Dutch culture? Are there any tips that you think they should do?
Just explore the city. Just go to bars, talk to random people. They are very welcome.
Well, I think it's good for them to go to the center of the city. So be a lot of restaurants and bars, and there you can meet a lot of people. And I think that's good if they do that.
Find friends that are from here. If you don't like books, if you don't like watching movies, you can also find friends, because friends, if you have somebody who's from here, at some point you'll just start learning you things that are from here, and you'll just passively notice that, oh, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. I think if you just say to them that, I'm trying to learn Dutch, then you could just ask them to switch back to Dutch. I think that could help. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't see the reason why they would refuse.
Do you think it's important for them to learn Dutch in order to integrate?
No, definitely not. No, if they speak English, English is like the basic language everywhere.
We approached many Dutch people, but most of them did not want to talk to us. Expats generally tend to be more approachable than the Dutch. We don't know why, so I can only make assumptions here. My first assumption is that this topic touches expats more. In the end, expats are the ones that move to another country, which is considered as one of the most stressful events in life. The way the Dutch greet us here is a big thing for us, something that we will never forget, because again, it's a big step for us that we take in life to move to another country. Maybe that's why expats were more open to this conversation. Another assumption is that the Dutch feel more concerned with privacy, which is a fair concern, because I understand it's a huge ask from strangers in the streets to be in my YouTube video. So if you're Dutch watching this video and feel like you want to share your honest opinion, you can do this in the comment section below or reach out to me on Instagram. Let's chat. I'm really curious to know what what you really think about this topic. I also got fewer replies from the Dutch on Instagram. The split was 5 replies from the Dutch, 21 replies from foreigners. I do have more international followers, but the split would be more like 60-40, not 80-20. Most of expats feel welcome here, but there are still those who feel excluded. Even those who feel welcome share that they don't have Dutch friends. The Dutch in turn share that expats are very welcome here, but yes, they also don't have expat friends. Does it show us that we have a community of locals and a community of expats living in the same country that don't interact with each other unless they absolutely have to? At work, for example. I want to leave both the Dutch and expats with some closing notes and food for thought. For expats, we are the ones that moved countries, so we need to make an effort to learn about the culture here. It will make our life easier. For example, if we know the Dutch are direct and we understand the background of it, we won't get offended by Dutch directness because we know better now than to take it personally. I see the importance in learning Dutch. Language always helps me understand the culture and gives me a sense of independence and comfort. Because now that I speak Dutch, I can make sense of a letter from Belastingdienst, so I won't have to bring this letter to work for my Dutch colleague to translate it for me. I can manage health insurance by myself, or any other life admin tasks. We should also use this international experience to the fullest. Here we get access to so many different cultures and viewpoints. Why some of us would hang out with people only from their home country? I understand it's about comfort, but I think this way we rob ourselves out of the opportunity to really explore our personality and enrich our life with new experiences. For the Dutch, try to remain aware of what an expat might be going through, because this journey away from home is not an easy one. So if you have some time and space, extend some kindness to them. It could be by simply asking them about their home country and trying to understand their background. If they started the conversation with you in Dutch, make an effort to continue in Dutch and try to be supportive, because we are doing exactly what you want us to do, integrating and learning your language. Thank you for watching until the end. If you liked this video, if you thought that it was curious or you learned something new, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it greatly supports my channel and it helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. It shows me that what I'm doing resonates with somebody. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video.